Why are you out of breath?
I don't know.
Cakes, cookies, ice cream, soda. Soda is the devil.
I'm not drinking devil soda, okay? Here.
This is Kiss and Cry, a new romantic drama that tells the true story of 18-year-old Carly Allison, a promising figure skater and singer who found love just as she was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. Her inspiring story of love and friendship, it's in theaters February 4th, which is World Cancer Day, and her friend Sarah Fisher, who you'll of course know from Degrassi, not only plays the role of Carly, but you also were a big part of having this film made. Welcome to CP24 Breakfast. Good to see you. Good morning.
Really good to see you. Morning.
Let's talk a little bit about this story. You were friends with her. Tell us about that relationship and your time with her before, of course, she passed. So it's obviously a sad story as well. Why you wanted to have this film made?
Well, I met Carly when I was in grade 12 and she was in grade 10 through a mutual friend. And after high school, I decided to take a gap year. And in that time, all my friends sort of went off and Carly was home, and that's when we got really, really close. And that was about the time that she was diagnosed with cancer for the first time. And I just, anyone who knew Carly, it's just, she gives you such a bright, happy, like whenever we talk about her, it's usually a very positive thing because that's what she's left us with. And her motto was always smile, and she smiled through everything. And you know, through chemotherapy, through radiation, through all the surgeries that she had. And she's just, it's such an inspirational story to tell because when you see someone smile through all of that, an early Monday morning, feeling like you're about to get a cold, it shouldn't bring down your smile or your spirits because Carly didn't let it
put things into perspective.
Absolutely.
And she had a big reason to smile, and that was John, who was her boyfriend, who's a character you get to know in the film as well. Tell us about that love story and how it translates onto the big screen.
Well, John Servinas, I couldn't speak higher of any of them. I love them all so much. And John and Carly were best friends. And in Carly's first week of chemo, he asked her to officially be his girlfriend. And they had the most beautiful relationship I've ever seen. They were together for 2 years. A beautiful, wonderful 2 years spent together. And Luke Billick plays John Servinas in the film. And we are incredibly close. We love each other as friends so much already because we've already dated on Degrassi.
Okay, so there's a relationship there. Yeah. This film, a lot of it was shot right here in Toronto, including at Princess Margaret Hospital. Was that important for you to have it sort of have a local feel as well? And a lot of her friends and family are in the movie. Yeah, this film was so different in that way that the family opened their home. We filmed in Carly's room where I spent so much time with her. We filmed, we're the first film crew to go into Princess Margaret Hospital, which is incredible for them to open their facility to us as well. It sort of seemed like all of Toronto is in love with Carly Allison. And it seemed like they all sort of just opened their doors to us using their facilities, which is really what makes this film so unique, that we're actually in her high school, we're in her house, and we're where she was being treated. A beautiful story, a love story, and one that I know is personally connected to you, and I think a lot of people are going to feel personally connected to if they watch it. I watched the trailer and it gave me goosebumps. Made me feel all the feels, as the kids say. I want to let people know when they can catch this film. It of course premieres on World Cancer Day, which is February 4th, in Richmond Hill, February 7th, and 10th, it's at Carlton Theatre, right? A wider audience will get to see it. And then, of course, in more theaters as February continues and in the months ahead. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate your time this morning. We're going to take a quick break, and we have more CP24 Breakfast coming up just after this quick 2-minute break. It's 7:28 and -5. You're watching CP24 Breakfast.
You okay?
Thanks again.
I'll be right back.